Hello dear students, my name is Rajiv Jaiswal and I am teaching for Iitjee Mathematics. Today in this class we are going to discuss some shortcuts related to points. Points is a subtopic of straight line. A straight line can be divided into three parts. It is point and then straight line and then pair of straight line. Today we are going to discuss some shortcut trick for the points. So the topic for today is a straight line and now the subtopic that we are going to discuss today is points. Look at in points, the main topic that we discuss is first is distance formula, second is section formula, third is area of a triangle, fourth is centers connected with a triangle. Fifth point is locus. And sixth is transformation of axis. In this class, we are not going to discuss these all topics in detail. Actually, I just mentioned this that these are the subtopic of points. But today in this class, we are going to discuss only the shortcut related to these 6 points. What is that? The first is, suppose we have a triangle ABC and the midpoint of the sides of the triangle is A, B, C, and the midpoint of sides of the triangle is known. Let it be D, E, and F. And if D, E, F is known, and we have to find the vertices A, B, C. So we can use this using a section formula, but here we are using a simple shortcut. If you want a vertex A, then simply you can write vertex A as E plus F minus D. Similarly, if you want to vertex B, you can write D plus F minus E. If you want a vertex C, you can write D plus E minus F. How it works? Let the point F is 1, 2, E is 7, minus 1, and D is 4, 4. And you want vertex A. So just add the x coordinate of the vertex E and F, which is 8, and subtract the x coordinate of D, which is minus 4. So this is the x coordinate of the vertex A. Similarly, if you want a y coordinate of the vertex A, add 2 plus minus 1, which is 1, and then minus 4. So finally, you will get the vertex, which is 4, minus 3 is the x A coordinate of A, which is 4, minus 3. Similarly, we can find the vertex B and C. This is the first shortcut. Obviously, there is no direct question will come in the Iitjee from this point, but it will help us to save our time. So whatever we are discussing the shortcuts, this will help to reduce our time in solving the problems. So this is the first shortcut. Now let's move to the second one. What is the second? The same trick we can apply in the parallelogram. Suppose you have a parallelogram ABCD. This is a parallelogram A, B, C, and D. Now suppose we have a vertex A, B and C is known. We have to find the vertex C. We can apply the same formula. or same shortcut, that is AC is equal to B plus D minus A. We already discussed how we are using this shortcut. So we can use this same shortcut for the parallelogram also. If 3 vertex are known, we can find the 4 vertex using the same shortcut. Now obviously this can also be solved by distance, with the section formula if using the midpoint formula. Now let's do the third shortcut. Suppose third shortcut is related to the section formula. Suppose we have 2 points A is x1 comma y1 and B is another point x2 comma y2. If you join these 2 points, so if there is a line, any line which divided in the some ratio, suppose this line could be any line. So we have to find the ratio in which this line divide the line joining segment A and B. Let it be the point P. We have to find in which ratio this line will divide. We have to find lambda, suppose. So we can use section formula. Suppose this line, the red line, is x-axis. So x-axis will divide it in the ratio minus y1 upon y2. We can directly remember this result. And y-axis will divide this line joining segment AB in the ratio minus x1 by x2. And suppose this is any line, L is equal to ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then the required ratio is minus L1 by L2. What is L1? L1, you can obtain this L1 by just putting the point A in the line, expression of the line, which is ax1 plus by1 plus c. This is L1. And L2 is what? ax2 plus by2 plus c. So the required ratio is minus L1 by L2. Obviously, this ratio can be found using section formula also, but we can remember this direct result to solve to save the time. Now let's move to the fourth point. Fourth is what? Suppose we have to find area of a polygon. So to find area of a polygon, suppose we have an n-sided polygon like this, and whose vertices are given in order, which is x1 comma y1, a2 is x2 comma y2. Similarly, it's an, xn comma yn, like this. We have to find area of this polygon. So to find area of this polygon, we can obviously, if you divide into triangles and add all the areas, it will take lots of time. So just we have another shortcut to find area of the polygon. If the vertices are given in order, we can take an arrangement like this. Area is equal to half of, obviously we need to take modulus of whatever the value is coming. Write all the vertices, coordinate of the vertices, x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 up to xn yn. Then again you need to write the first vertex, coordinate of the vertex, which is x1 comma y1. This is an arrangement, you can say. And then how to get this value or area of the polygon? You just need to cross multiply these and add this. Cross multiply and add these values. So you will get half of modulus of x1 y2 plus x2 y3 up to xn y1. This is one of the value. Then cross multiply this. We are taking diagonally. So subtract this value after multiplying, subtract this value. This is what? y1 x2 plus y2 x3 up to yn x1. Now this will give area of the polygon. So if vertices are given in the order, then to find area of the polygon, we can use this shortcut. Even this is useful in finding area of the triangle also. Instead of using determinant, you can use this result also. Now let's move to the fifth point. Now fifth point is, these are the simple shortcuts. Obviously this will help in saving time while solving the problems. Now next is what? Suppose we have a right angle isosceles triangle. This is a right angle isosceles triangle. Let ABC is a right angle isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal, and the vertex, coordinate of the vertex B and C is known. Let B is x1 comma y1 and C is x2 comma y2. We have to find the third vertex C. So there are two such vertices possible. We have to find that coordinate of A and A dash. What is given? The right angle isosceles triangle is given, and the end point of this B and C is known. We have to find the third vertex. Obviously we can solve this problem using distance formula, but we can remember a simple result or trick, you can say, and then we can find easily the third vertex. What is the third vertex, coordinate of the third vertex? It is simple, sum of the abscissa x1 plus x2 plus minus difference of coordinate upon 2, and then y1 plus y2 minus plus x1 minus x2 by 2. Look, this look lengthy, but it's easy to remember. Just sum of abscissa, difference of coordinate, sum of coordinate, difference of abscissa upon 2. When you're taking plus sign here, you need to take minus on the other part. When you are taking minus, then take plus, because there are only two vertices possible. So we need to take two combination, first plus and minus, then minus and plus. So in this way, we can find the third vertex of a right angle isosceles triangle. So this is the fifth point that we discuss for the shortcut. So there are several shortcuts for the related to the points, but in this video we will discuss only 5 points. In the next video I will share the next shortcut. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much.